All right, all right, all right. Well, let's do this, man. So, a little recap. I guess yesterday, due to some bull crap, what I call it, we lost our level 82 Dutch. Man, he sure was a beast. I miss him already. So we requested a refund and everything. They denied my refund, which I knew was going to happen anyways, but I could go further with it. But I took a nap. I slept on it. I woke up and, well, it kind of just made me think of it as a challenge. So I got back on last night. I reinstalled it. I got back on last night, and yeah, as you can see, well, you can't see yet, but as you can see, in 10 runs, we made it to level 51, almost 52. And look at them supplies. 2,970 supplies in 10 runs for a level 51. I got extremely lucky in probably about 6 of those. In about 6 of those runs, the other players were actually scooping the crap up out of supplies. The very first run, we hit level 10 with the very first run. So I was extremely happy about that. A couple runs, we were able to get 2 critical supplies, which jumped our credits up pretty good, because I think I had 13, 14, which I had a total of 18,000 credits when I ended last night. And, but I spent them trying to re-roll this perk right here. And unfortunately ended up having to stick with Icarus, increased shotgun range. Because, yeah, that's like 450 credits a piece. So, but yeah, we did have over 18,000 credits. As you can see, our account level jumped up as well. So it is a proven method that if people would slow down, focus on supplies, and everybody try and find them critical supplies, your XP and your credits would just skyrocket. It would make the difference in the whole game if people played like that. But you know, the last 3 or 4 runs last night was very, very low. And I have to tell you, it took me probably about 12 hours. But if you take away the time that I just sat back, took a break, watched, you know, a short clip or something, smoked a cigarette, then I probably got about 10 hours into this run right here. So, I mean, not the greatest, but it is what it is. But I still don't think that's too bad right there. But if people don't scoop up them supplies, then that could very easily be 15, 20 extractions just to get to level 50. But if people do focus on supplies, this is a good testament. I wish I would have recorded it or just went live, but I was disgusted. I was majorly disgusted with it. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It let me die several times the night before, and I got to keep my character. So there's no way I was thinking that if I don't extract, I'll lose my character. But sure enough, in beginner mode, you can die, but you absolutely must extract. Absolutely must extract. Excuse me if I'm a little slow getting to it this morning or this afternoon. Like I said, I stayed up late last night. I didn't go to bed until 6:30 this morning. I didn't get much sleep at all. I got right back up about, I don't know, 11:30 or something like that. So I'm running on not much sleep of grinding this damn thing. But let me tell you, old Bull, she's coming along, but she is no Dutch. She is absolutely no Dutch at all. Dutch, I just got lucky with that first one, man, and Dutch was rolling all the perfect, he had all the perfect skills, you know what I'm saying, right off. With Dutch here, or with Bull here, it looks like I'm going to have to spend a lot of credits, so I'm not even going to worry about, you know, we'll get what we can get with her, and just let her be our farm, I guess, assuming we make it and we don't get lost again. We got this chick, MMA fighter, she rolled a sturdy body, so that was pretty good. Reduced damage from attacks. And then Knoxville here, he's a football MVP, and he rolled a marathon runner. So once we get bull up, if we don't make no mistakes, and we just keep with our method, whether they get supplies or not, we absolutely have to get supplies. I was averaging 250 to 300 supplies pretty much each run last night alone. And on the runs that the other teammates got 200-300 supplies, man, our XP boosted like crazy. Now she's getting up there, level 51. It's going to start taking her longer. So we're back at that push again. But she's just going to be what she is. But we might spend a little bit more effort on this one just because, you know, she rolled sturdy body off the rip. I have to tell you that sturdy body and any of the skills that give you more health and help you take more damage, they're absolutely freaking great. Absolutely great. But one last record for the stand. 10 runs. 2,970 supplies. Level 51. From 0 to 51. Well, from 1 to 51. You start out at level 1. So 50 levels in 10 runs. I'm sorry, I don't think that's too fucking bad, man. That's something none of these other streamers are going to tell you. But I guess let's jump into our first run of the morning. I can't wait till that refreshes. 14 hours, 56 minutes. Oh, man, I'm kind of burnt out, to be honest with you, but we got to get her back up as fast as possible. We ain't no quitter.
Rescue team, you're nearing Raven Rock. Sorry for the hike. Topside's overrun, but the bunker's right ahead and Whitaker should be inside. Hopefully. The last distress ping came from the command center. Make your way into the tunnel system. They all converge on the main blast door. You'll know it when you see it.
Welcome, Steven. Welcome. Hope all's well. Actually, I think we gotta go back this way. No? I swear I did this last night, and I thought this was the way, and then ended up having to backtrack. So, we'll see. So supplies, supplies, supplies. We're going to keep with the method because it does seem to freaking work. I just wish everybody would do it, man, and we could level our characters so fast. And then it wouldn't be no big deal when you wipe, you know what I mean? If you could level your characters, you know, max level in a day, it wouldn't be no big deal if you wipe the character. But now, if you're in lobbies where you can't, it takes you 2 and 3 real life days to level up your characters, then yeah, that's gonna get monotonous as shit. It's gonna get old. You're just gonna get burnt out. I already got a little fatigued, you know. We're at the south gate. Let's take care of these zombies. Going to get this one creeping up on. I wasted my. And I'm learning that that kick. I know everybody says use the kick, use the kick. Yeah, it's great. It's great, but it can also get you in some trouble, I've learned. Oh, shit. Damn it. How bad did that hurt? Not too bad. See, already shooting, man. I got this shit, dude. Come over here shooting. See, that's gonna get old too. That's already old, actually. It's already old.
Let's see what I can do.
Southgate, 761-529. 761-529. 761-529. 761-529.
I'm on this.
761-529.
Oh,
Rescue team, the main entrance is sealed and the power is down. The blast
Dang,
doors are
shotguns.
on the way in.
Alright.
Take a look around.
Shotgun shells.
See if you feel
Shotgun
the power on when the
shells.
door opened up.
We're running shotgun. Alright, let's just go, man. I try and be helpful when I can, but just all these
Grab the
people
med
play
kit.
so different. They treat this like a run and gun game.
Got some
And
fresh
look,
bandages.
I'm brand new to the fucking game. And I've already realized it is not a run and gun game. It took me about 20 minutes to realize this is not a run and gun game. I ain't gonna lie though, dude, it pissed me off yesterday, dude. I was mad. I requested a refund and everything. I've never requested a refund for any game in my life. That's how mad it made me. I've got a ton of games. And let me tell you, not all of them are good games. I've never requested a refund though.
Grabbing this right.
But I thought I can do them better justice than that. I slept on it. I said screw that. I'm not letting this game piss me off like that. So we know what it is now. We absolutely have to extract regardless. We can die on beginner mode all we want. But we know now that you absolutely do have to extract. Which I think is, I still think it's bullshit, but you know, at least we know now. I just wish I would have knew yesterday. We'd be a level 100 right now in record time. And that's why you're seeing all these bigger streamers and all of them, man. You're not seeing them with maxed out characters. They run and gun and they lose their characters too much. Because they're not fast leveling. So, just for beginner tips for people, and don't follow those bigger streamers. And get those supplies. Even if they don't get the supplies, you get the supplies. You let them use all their bullets and do all that good mess. You conserve your ammo. Be very strategic when you use it. And yeah, just focus on those supplies. And if you can find those critical supplies, definitely you got to have those. You just got to. If you never want to have enough credit, then by all means, screw it. Don't get the critical supplies. If you want to stay low level all the time, sure, by all means, don't get the supplies. But if you want a fast level, so that way you have a better chance in the harder difficulties, it's an absolute must. The thing that sucks though is you're reliant on your teammates. That just kind of sucks, man. I wish they would kind of play a little bit more methodically instead of that run and gun shit. They're so worried about scooping up all the ammo and the guns and shit that it just kind of ruins the experience if you're an actual grinder. I'm a fucking grinder. I like to grind games. That's what draws me in, is the grind. So, let me grind. You know what I'm saying? If I can get level 50 in 10 runs, why would I want to do that in 15 or 15 or 20 runs if I can do it in 10 runs?
Blast doors open. Be careful.
It just makes no
Going in
sense
blind.
to me.
We have limited intel. No floor plan, no live
I watched
telemetry.
another dude last night. I happened to click on another streamer.
Hostile contacts, system
Got
failures,
1 million
expect anything.
something.
Prioritize the director.
He played the game for about 15 minutes. Didn't give it a real honest try. Crashed the game and instantly requested refund. And I'm like, dude, at least give it an honest try, you know? And that, my friend, is something I'm trying to do. I've tried to give it an honest run, you know, an honest checkout, you know? And I still recommend the game. But you have to change your mindset. If you're coming in thinking that it's run and gun and, you know, you're going to keep your character, and there's some factors you need to keep in mind. If you're looking for a run and gun, though, this ain't your game. You need a crew. You need your very own crew so you can make a plan and go through it a little bit more methodically and a little bit slower. So that way you have a bigger chance to actually learn the map a lot quicker. Get your supplies, level up quicker, and just learn it. See, I just jumped straight into it. I jumped straight in, and it's like rush, 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 rush. And if I spend too much time getting supplies, then some bitches will leave me. Because see, they're so worried about extraction. But really, before they trigger that final extraction, they should actually look at the map and make sure everybody's there. And if everybody ain't there, then they shouldn't trigger that last objective. Maybe go help them find their way. They might be fucking lost. You know what I'm saying? Like us yesterday. So check that out before you trigger that last one, so you ain't got to try and do that shit in fucking 2.5 minutes, you know? See, that kick can get you in trouble. They say use the kick, use the kick. But no, that kick will get you in trouble. Because that kick takes an extreme amount of
Turning on the power.
stamina. Oh, what are you doing, Mystic? Get it right, man. There you go. So you gotta be a little methodical about when you use that kick. Because if you got a couple zombies around you like that and you use a kick and it don't work out and you can't headshot the down zombie quick enough, then you ain't gonna have the stamina like you just seen to finish the job. So I don't know. I think the veterans of the game ain't doing no justice to the game. They damn sure ain't doing no justice for new players. So dropping content, trashing new players and stuff is fucking bullshit. When really it's the veterans that are ruining the whole game. They should be teaching people this shit that I'm learning in 40 fucking hours of playing the game. They've been playing the game since the first one.
Thank you. Listen, I'm in the
You can shoot that actually.
Okay, yeah, I'm on it.
You can shoot that.
But they've been sealed off.
Shoot that lock off.
If you locate some
I'm not gonna shoot the lock off.
clearing passage should be a quick
But
job.
you can shoot the lock off. We ain't got no supplies already. I've just been running my mouth. I don't know. I've already learned a lot about it. I got a lot to learn. I gotta perfect my game.
Why doesn't anything work on them?
I gotta perfect my gameplay.
Make sure the directory is safe before you head any deeper.
But I think I've already learned more about the game than fucking most people, to be honest. But that's just what I do. I like games where I can get into the mechanics and figure out the best routes, the best ways of leveling up, the fastest, and all that good shit. I wish they'd add, I hope they add later at some point,
Grabbing this! Grabbing pills!
more of a stealth capability. Why can't I pick that up, damn it? That's bullshit.
Got something!
Let's go put this C4 up, I guess. If I can find it.
Last one.
I can't see shit.
No ammo!
Damn it, wrong button. See, I gotta get my buttons down.
Snagged it!
You also gotta think I'm new to mouse and keyboard. You throw that shit. Ain't there a throw button where I can just throw that over there and then pick it up?
I've got it.
Oh, the fuck, dude. It bugs me not knowing my map, but I also gotta think, you know, I've only been playing for 2 days, basically. That was a waste of time. I could have been getting supplies. Try and be helpful, and it just hurt me. They scooped everything up. I don't know. I do wish I had a good team. That we could just come in and fucking grind. I don't know how to get over there. Not that way. If I can't jump over that thing, then what the fuck, dude? That's starting to get aggravating with me too, you know, not being able to find my way. Makes no fucking sense. Like, every way's a dead end. Fuck me, man.
Gotta recharge the old bang bang.
CRC actual. Do you copy?
Excellent work. Thank you.
Come on.
You're very close now. I'm just past where you are.
I tell you what, though, this game does set in fatigue a little bit.
It can take us to a safe location, the DC Emergency Operations Center. You are more than welcome to join us. But with the security alert still active,
We will waste some time eventually on
in the central command
solo map.
there'll be a code that can end the alert. To retrieve it,
It's not right
reboot
now.
the servers and keep the bioscanners clear while you do. Then we exfiltrate. Bit of a route.
We ain't got a kit.
I got a med kit.
Make sure we got 2 on them. Feel like at least one of them shouldn't have missed.
Nice. I got bandages.
Oh, bet. Ah, I can't pick it up.
Taking the shotgun.
Yes, sir. What did you do that for? Okay.
Little top up.
I like this shotgun. I wish we could fucking buy this shotgun and start with it. It holds more ammo, shoots faster. I don't feel like that should have missed. She is definitely no Dutch. Dutch had so much stamina and health resistance. And Dutch was a beast, man. I'm gonna miss that character. I already do.
1 round left.
Medkit's useful if you're not already past help.
We had a connection, man. That was my boy. Gonna miss you, Dutch.
Got a melee weapon. Need this?
Take some pills, I guess. No, I'm full. How many pills we got? We only got 1. Oh, I'm full already. Last night I was being able to hold like 3 med kits, 2 or 3 bandages, and 2 or 3 2 or 3 pills, and still able to pick up my supplies and shit. Not working like that today.
Taking this hatchet.
Wish I knew where the critical supplies were. And the critical supplies, man, them are for your credits.
Second.
Freshening up some lead.
So,
Okay.
I got a critical supply last night, and another player got a critical supply. And just two of us getting critical supplies, we ended up with almost 900 credits for that run. Versus 2 or 3 or 400 credits.
Reloading this.
The big difference. Big difference.
Just grabbing these pills. Full mode.
So if you're making runs and you're only getting like, you know, 300-400 credits,
Work, CRC. Stay with me.
then
We
you're not
leave
maximizing
together,
your
so we
run.
need this train
Especially
ready
when
to
everything
depart.
costs so
But
freaking
down the
much
track,
to
the
upgrade.
gate is jammed shut. We nearly had it cleared with explosives, but we're interrupted. So you just need to bring the detonator circuit online and trigger.
We already been up here, right? No, we ain't. I do not understand my inventory though. I've got more inventory than this. Maybe it's the shotgun shells. I normally don't have no 102 shotgun shells. I would use my shotgun more if I could see with it. I notice a lot of people don't use their flashlight, but I just cannot see. If I can't see, then what the fuck?
With you.
You gotta be able to see. Yeah, we ain't hardly getting no supplies this run. It's gonna be
These'll slow the infection.
slow leveling up, buddy.
If it's stupid and it works, then man am I stupid. I'm gonna miss 100% of the shots I won't be taking if I don't get some ammo.
Pills.
Yeah, we only got 76.
All gone.
Hey, well, at least somebody grabbed them shit. I kind of don't like that either. If you're not fast on the draw, people just snatch shit up. Bam, bam. You're fixing to grab it and then it's gone. I kind of don't like that. Why you gotta just get quick, I guess, but still. It makes for a bad experience for other players, you know what I mean? Especially when you already know that everybody scoops up all the ammo. That's why I don't worry about the ammo.
You've got power to the detonator. All of it in 3 shots.
But it don't matter if you pick a gun. The good thing about the shotgun is not many people use the shotgun. So I always get shotgun.
But now
You know that?
bring it out.
I'm realizing that's like the
We do not.
highest left behind ammo.
I'll do it.
That and
I'm on it.
22s.
Gonna work on this. I'm on it.
Hands are busy.
I'll do this.
Let me take care of it. Out of the way. I'll do it.
Reloading. Real. I got this.
Excellent. The tracks are clear. Board the train. Now, once I finish ready checks on the
Dude, we ran this way too fast.
Taking this shot.
Contact that.
See if they missed anything down here.
Excuse me, I'm a reload.
Well, it was a shitty supply run, but it is what it is.
Watch out! Throwing! Look out! Throwing!
Shitty supply run. Get my seat right here by the door.
That's 12 rounds.
Got enough rounds for now. 4 shots.
So, yeah.
Prep the gun.
There's 9.
Don't you play, Steven? Didn't say you play. Man, help me form a
Reloading.
crew, man, for XP. And then once we get our shit farmed up, we can transform our crew into extraction. I need a crew. I need a crew that's on the same page.
Target MIA.
See, I only got 3,200 XP account. Let's see, 9,000. I was getting 14,000 XP, character XP last night. And see, I only got 432 credits. But if people focused on them damn supplies and the critical supplies, man, we could have got 800 to 900 credits and up to 14,000 XP versus 9. That goes a whole lot more further and a lot quicker. And then it don't make these runs feel so chaotic. You know, because look, they ran it in 28 minutes, 18 seconds. But if you spent another 7 minutes and you was able to get 900 credits and 14,000 XP, that makes it better than just running them fast over and over again. And then if you actually spent a little bit more time and went to all the points of interest and got all 4 to 6 of the critical supplies, shit, you could get potentially 2,000 credits a run versus a measly 400 credits for some chaotic bullshit. And still ain't learned no more than what we already know about the map, because you're just constantly chasing them down, not really getting to look at your surroundings and soak it in. So it's going to take longer. But once again, mind you, I'm only 40-something hours in. In time, then it'll just come natural. But I think I got a lot figured out for just 40 hours in, man. Considering the first day I played was a complete wipe. I lost every survivor. But 11 runs. We made it 2 levels that run. Well, about a level and a half. Because we were at level 51 right at 52. So not even a level and a half. And it just don't even seem like my credits budged. But we're working with Marathon Runner Expert, Grenader Expert, longer battery, Mule, healing items stack. That's why I didn't understand why I couldn't carry no more, but it was the shotgun shells. I had like 100 shotgun shells and didn't even use none of them. Quiet Steps, shotgun reloading, and Icarus. So she's definitely not a beast at all. I don't know. I need a crew, man. I don't know how to get a crew. It don't do no good getting in no discords or on no forums or even chatting in the fucking game. It don't do no good. most of the people are mad because
If this wasn't important.
I don't know. I see a lot of people complaining that people ain't doing the objectives fast enough.
They need you to get into the hospital's record offices.
It's
pull patient
like,
files from each of the 3 main
yeah,
rigs.
every match I get in, that's
Science
what
team
they're
knows more, so
doing
as
is
soon as they're up, we'll
he's
patch them
running
through
the
on this
matches
frequency.
or the objectives. Look at how much of XP and the map we missed out on. That's a pretty decent sized map. There's a lot of places that you could hit for XP. Already shooting, man. Trying to get away from that guy, man. Now there's critical supplies in here somewhere for sure. Just where are they?
I'm taking these bandages.
See if we can't get a.
Good to see somebody else breathing.
I thought dude had that. See if we can't get a med kit. Fuck no. Take them boots.
Shit, that's what I really need.
Got some bandages.
Character in the shot.
I got pills.
Pick up battery too.
Good. Found some bandages.
We'll take extra shotgun shells. We won't pick up so many this time though. How much load?
Nice. Got a med kit.
All right. Did we look in here? Oh, lag, man. I shouldn't be lagging. I'm hoping at least one person will find the critical supplies. That'll help boost our credits up a little bit.
Bravo. Here, got your sky blender ready to pull pitch for early pickup.
Was a bit too far away. You dead, dude?
Receiving the patient files. Stand by. Hospital systems just tripped. Secure doors across all the buildings are unlocking. All right, team. Doctors Thompson and Vanderhoff are joining the call from Iceland with next steps. Patching you through.
Hello. Hi. Yes, Thompson here. Thank you. That's
Nice.
splendid.
I got bandages.
Very good, Miss Pierce. Yes, patient records seem to align with our model, but if we require verification, we have derived a number of blood type targets belonging to certain cadavers on site. These are of special interest to us, so you will need to perform tissue extractions on the cadavers whose blood types match. Whenever you are ready.
Man, I wish I could remember exactly each spot that I found them at, but I'd go straight there every time.
Medkit. Always good to have one.
Always good to have one. Always good to have a couple. Have a spare. You might help somebody out. Might help yourself out. These right here, I think, too, can be good spots to find critical supplies. These little blue containers. But most of the time, they're just laying out in the open. As far as what, you know, I've noticed so far.
That patient exhibited all the markers of imminent cadaveroid transformation, but expired before conversion. I wonder if... team, apparently that should be about half the samples you need.
Keep them coming.
We're up to
Doctors, is
227.
that enough samples for processing?
Huh? Oh. Yes, I suppose it's probably,
It will suffice, Miss Pierce. Proceed.
Okay, team, you've got to get in the quarantine wing and process those samples, but the atmosphere inside is lethal. There's a decon truck in the courtyard. Bring it online to condition the air for entry.
force filters around up there. But, contamination crawled in when quarantine blew. Damn it.
Already checked over here, didn't we? Oh, I thought you were right behind it.
Get
Right
inside the
beside me.
quarantine area and head straight to the lab. Do not waste any time. Alright, truck to its thing. Quarantine building should be clear. Now we need in the lab for the docks work, but it's still in lockdown. You've got to kill it from the security rooms. Second floor, one in the north wing, one in the south.
Seems like last time I found the critical supplies, they were up one of the staircases or something. Another adrenaline. I'll take it. Take all that adrenaline I can get, buddy.
I got fresh bandages. Get on round.
I heard it and I didn't see it. I guess I should have looked down. God, it didn't get us though.
Got this knife. Taking these bandages. Fresh bandages. Gonna use this rifle.
God fucking damn it.
Didn't even have to worry about that zombie. He heard them, or it heard them and went after them. You see, you can use your teammates as a shield. They actually use themselves as a shield for you. Need those critical supplies, man. Don't look like we're gonna get them. Gonna hurt. No, it didn't hurt. They probably cleared all this out. Yeah. Alright then. Yeah, we're up to 321 supplies though.
Rifle. I'm doing it. Enough bullets for now. Grabbing a fire axe. Melee weapon. I'm clicking. I'm clicking. Go. Yeah. All set on rounds. Mag's still full.
I didn't want to stay here, but I ran in the circle and looked around, so I'm sure they expect me to stay standing here, so I will.
3 more shells.
Guess it would only be right. I didn't want that. Where'd that go? Oh, not the boots. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Monkey see, monkey do, huh? Well, that's what you get for being a monkey. Where the fuck are those supplies, dude?
You can unload the weapons on the ground? I did not know that. That is calm.
Drop some band-aids right here.
Oh, this bitch turning.
I kind of just wanted to see what it was going to do, and then I kind of took my eye off of it. Oh, somebody got some critical supplies. Nice. I just noticed that. Junior 2004 found some. So that'll give us a little bit of boost in credit. Now, if another person could find a set, then we could get like 800 credits. I think one set might push us up to like 600, a little over 600 credits.
Station. FLZ. CL roof.
Not too bad of a run, not too bad. One of them's got 192. I got 354. One's got 252, and the rest is 380. So we should do all right this run.
You're up, right?
There's 9 rounds. I'm out. Cover me. Got some pills.
Oh, okay.
Sure wish I'd get to keep this shotgun.
Picked up some pills. Gotta reload.
Yeah.
I'm healing up. Cover me. Healing. This is out of ammo. Out of ammo.
Should have did okay this run.
Everybody's out. Are you happy, Doctor?
Let's see what the damage is.
Wait, so
2,800 account XP. Look, that 688 credits. We still only got 9,900 character XP though. Hell, I was getting 14,000 last night, and hell, we did that in 27 minutes, 12 seconds, and got all those supplies. Let's see, we got 200 more, well over 200 more credits. That's what I'm talking about. That's what's up. I like it when it goes like that. What is it? 18,439 credits. What was we? 52, 53? So we made like 2 levels. So 2 levels a run. See, that ain't that bad. You can still do them pretty quick if people just pick up the supplies. It's those critical supplies though that mean the most though. It's the difference in getting 400 credits versus 1,000 credits, you know? And there should be at least 4. I think if Google is correct, I think that there can be a total of 6 critical supplies that spawn on any given map, but 4 are pretty consistent. It's just learning exactly where they spawn, you know, the locations, so you can go straight to those locations, pick them up, and then, you know, jet out. But then you get your credits up way faster, way faster. And let me tell you, whenever you roll, like re-rolling this right here, 450 credits, when you have to do that 3 and 4 and 5 and 8 times just to get what you want, you're going to burn through them credits like crazy. That's why I haven't upgraded all these, because I'm trying to stack my credits. And in fact, I don't think, unless it's a really good perk, I don't think I'm going to expert anymore until I got a character to a level 100. And then I'll burn through some credits trying to get, you know, the tank build. Take just a small little break here, man. But I'm saying it gets monotonous, and I'm working on like 5 hours sleep, so I sat and grinded them 50 freaking levels last night. Yeah, I stayed up late grinding them. I'd done uninstalled the game, request for fucking refund. I took a nap and I got to thinking about it. I was like, I'll give it one more go. At least now we know. Now we know. But then I got on and I grinded her up to 50 like it wasn't nothing. I mean, last night's runs went really, really well as far as XP and credits. If I didn't use those credits last night, because I tried to re-roll this Icarus. That's how I got Icarus. I didn't want Icarus, but I re-rolled that twice. That was 900 credits. And then I was finally like, I'll just stick with that because it is a shotgun perk and I do use the shotgun, so. And that's basically just because I honestly don't know which one of these would be more worth wasting your money on. I know some people really like the 22s, but at least on stream, but in game, I don't see people picking up them 22s that much, and them 22s suck. You know, it takes like 2-3 headshots just to take one down, so you burn through them some bitches real fast. So on the plus side, there's a bunch of them, and they're a lot quieter. Like, it's easier to get a suppressor for that gun. So I don't know. I'm hoping they give us more weapon options and some better tiered weapons in the future. But hour and 18-minute stream, just say about hour and 10 minutes. We did 2 runs. Two runs and 4 levels. 4 level up. It's not too bad. It ain't the best, but it's not too bad. I can't complain about that. At least one person did find the critical supplies. I'm telling you though, man, if people could see it in action and actually see the difference that it makes, I believe more people would run the strategy. It's just you ain't got nobody telling nobody the strategy. You want to speed run them objectives. Them objectives are just bonus. They all tie in and add to bonuses.
Cargo is secure. They're down. The helicopter just went down.
I'm the highest account level. Damn.
All those people on...
Alrighty then. Let's get away from them for a little bit.
Got this crowbar.
Ah, I didn't want them.
Right to his mind. Grabbing shotgun shell.
Let's get away from them for a little bit.
Yeah.
They're gonna clean this place out, so. Oh no. Damn, Cool J, you just gonna stare at me getting swarmed, huh? If you hit them just right, that kick can come in handy, but it just don't work out for me. I don't know why, what I'm doing wrong. But if you get them on the ground, let's try this again. If you get them on the ground, then you should be able to hit them straight in their head. And there's supposed to be a multiplier that can pretty much help critical hit and kill them faster. Can you do it? There you go. Get it? Huh? It's dark in there. You better stick around. There's too many people.
Got a baseball bat. Should be able to read this.
Pharmacy.
Got bandages.
There can be critical supplies here in the pharmacy.
Nice. I got bandages.
Acquire the med kit.
Turning off security. Got some fresh bandages.
It's hard to see sometimes, man. I gotta look like extra careful.
Found something.
Turning this crap off.
Take that. Backpack, boots, adrenaline shots, vest. Yes, sir. I dig them. I dig them. Especially playing the way we're playing. It'll change at a later time, I'm sure, because I'll have to swap to a different method, you know. But when if we ever get to go into the higher difficulties, we won't be worrying about supplies. Only worry about supplies in this lower difficulty.
I'm set for
All kinds of things to do down here.
The signal's back, Vic. We got him back. Please, team. Comms are up, so whatever you just did worked. But now we need to get you out of there. Victoria, Vic, where we at?
Okay, team. We need you to retrieve the latest escape plans from the Army Recon team. Then send
I
them
think
to
this
us.
is that map I
Search
got
the
left
area.
on.
Once we get them, we'll know where you need to go to get out of there.
Because I couldn't find the tunnel. I think. I'm not for sure. I really don't like this map. Don't like it at all.
Turning the scary stuff off.
Nice. I got bandages.
Wouldn't hurt to have an extra bottle of pills in our pocket. How did we miss that?
Got you on the fish finder. Ready for early extract. You got all the plans?
Bringing down the security.
They get them sent over so we can get you out of there.
Damn, what's up with the lag, dude?
Got one plan. Now send the rest.
Oh shit. That hurt. Where'd y'all come from, man? Ah! Go! You can get the cooties! Oh, shit.
Got your plans through. Need one more.
Do not want the cooties. It's lag, man. I don't know what's up with this lag, dude. I got the best internet in here, which is kind of wild, but it ain't my internet. I'm not used to being able to say that.
Alright, Queens. We got the escape plans. Looks like the best way out is via Broadway. Now, it won't exactly be a straight shot, but we see a route that'll take you through a CRC safe house. Get moving, there's a gate nearby. Find that, get through, and we'll work on how to pull you out.
Feeling trauma shot. I know that's a revive shot. Might come in handy.
Queen's team, you should be coming up on the safe house. It's the grocery store
And that
nearby.
lag is bugging
Our
the shit
supplies
out
are
of
in
me.
there, so get in, clear the building, and do whatever you can to secure it.
There's a shutter system that'll close up all the doors and windows. Power it and get it on. We have to keep those supplies safe.
Take fucking stuff. Fatigue is real, man. We need to find our way back, get close to them. This is where we screwed up last time. We will fucking dashboard though, instead of just standing there and letting the match in. See, I didn't know that shit.
Hold up! Reloading! Last two! Gotta reload! Reload this thing!
Grabbing this med kit.
Clean down! One more bullet!
He found the good shotgun. Don't have to sit there and fight them.
theater.
I'm a
Plans
scrap
show
with
that's the best route through to Broadway.
Safe house is locked up. Thank you, Queens team. Your next stop to get to Broadway is the movie theater. That's your way through. You're gonna be crossing 75th Street to get there.
All out. Ammo's done.
And this lag is just bothering the shit out of me.
Taking this rifle.
Well, we gotta get to the theater. They're about to wrap it up. Nice, we wasn't too far. It might take them a minute to find the C4, so. Dang, yeah, okay. The lag is not cool, man. Oh shit. That was a dead end. Now we know. Look how fast that stamina went up. That's why I like those adrenaline built or adrenaline shots.
Bravo's refueled. He's gonna meet you there, so double time it.
sitting there watching a zombie movie with zombies. This is great.
Okay, you're at the market. Bravo's ready. It's just... He's
We
gonna
gotta
need to know
go.
where to land. Previous evacs were using a signal flyer to request pickup. It should still be there. See if you can get
Wait,
it.
we gotta go through the...
Yeah, hey, folks. I'm not, too familiar with New York.
I think we went in the wrong...
Give me a, visual aid.
We gotta go. We're gonna get left behind.
Grab whatever you can find that'll burn and throw it on.
Oh no! Turn right into panicking. I think we went in the wrong place. Shit, man. Damn, that's not it either. Ah, we're fucked. I fucked myself. I could have swore this was the one where you had to go through the theater. Help, I'm lost. We already went up there. I gotta go back through the tunnel. Where's the fucking tunnel? Yo, somebody tell me how to get through the theater. Ain't nobody gonna say shit, dude. Shitty, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. I don't know, dude. I get fatigue on that shit right there, dude. Nobody even talked back or nothing. Where's our freaking manhole at, dude? We go back through the tunnel. I hate this map. This map has done me no fucking good. This will be the second time we get left behind. Flies don't fucking matter if you can't make it out. Need that fucking tunnel, dude. Something. This is exactly where I got fucking stuck, dude. In the last one. But see, I'm used to that one where you have to go through here. And you actually go through the movie theater. Y'all are assholes, dude. Fuck y'all. Can't even message or holler back, you know what I mean? Fucking asshole. Well, that was a waste. It's too fucking late now. Not like you're gonna be able to tell me. It's not like I really know where the shit's at. So, but nah, they could have at least hollered back and said something. You know what I mean? Fuck them, they're assholes. I hope they all get fucking infected and lose their characters. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. They could have said something. I'm not going to sit on that map, though, and lose another character like that, though. I got to go in and figure that map out. Oh, man, I did lose that fucking character for leaving. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Wow. Now this is starting to become fucking bullshit, dude. You can't even leave a fucking match, man, to keep your character. There's some asshole fucking... This is just fucking bullshit, dude. I was gonna lose it anyways. I wasn't gonna make extraction, so... Well, that's fucking bullshit, man. Yeah, I wouldn't have time, and how are you going to explain to me how to get the fuck out anyways? I don't know where shit's at. But see, a lot of players, though, man, some players look out for other players, and they would have messaged back and been like, hold up. And they would have fucking come help me out. But them motherfuckers wouldn't even talk back, so fuck them. I'm tired of these games where you're dependent on other players. I'm not buying another fucking online game where you're dependent on other players. If it's don't got a solo fucking mode, then I'm not buying another game. Fuck me. But there she is right there, level 54. Oh no, that's my account number. Never mind. What fucking bullshit, dude. No, that's bullshit, man. They need to change that. For sure. You shouldn't lose your character for exiting a game or getting left behind on beginner. If it's beginner mode, then you should be safe. You absolutely should. She's MMA fighter. She's got sturdy body. Fuck me, I'm tired of fucking redoing this shit. I get so close and work so hard to level my fucking shit up. That is a major turnoff on this game, dude. I gotta rebuy my fucking shit. That's stupid too. Once you got it unlocked, it should be unlocked. Who the fuck makes the game like that? $2,000, 2,000 credits for the fucking rescue beacon. And I'm not even sure that would fucking help me. I'm not even sure that would help me. I hate to waste 2,000 and then end up the same thing. Responder will be rescued upon death, but their loadout will be lost. So see, that's death. But on beginner, you don't lose your character for death anyways. It's the fucking getting left behind part that's only the second time that I ain't wasn't gonna make extraction. That's fucking bullshit, dude. I stayed up all fucking night leveling that character up. For some bullshit, and I ain't even getting to play on hard or nothing. Hell, I'm not even getting to play on fucking normal, for that matter. I can't get a fucking character leveled up. I'm not taking a character. I want a fucking maxed out character. Period. Period. So if you can't even fucking leave, if you can't... So basically, don't level your fucking characters up. And never get to experience the full map unless you just waste your time on solo. That's basically what they're telling me. They're kind of telling me, fuck you and fuck your time. And we don't want you to experience the full map and the full gameplay. Unless you've been here from the beginning and know everything already. So it's a big fuck you to, like, new players. That's really what it is. It's a fuck you to new players. I'm not worried about dying, man, so I think it'd be a waste to buy that beacon right now. You need that beacon for normal and higher, because then you might actually die. But like I said, on beginner, you're allowed to fucking die and respawn and die and respawn and die and respawn and keep your fucking character. But you can't not extract, and you can't leave the fucking match if you're... That's just fucking stupid, dude. That's the dumbest fucking shit ever. Sorry. That's gonna piss me off every time, because something about that has to change. It just has to, dude. You're gonna lose. You may have gained 500,000 new players, but you're gonna lose 400,000 players real fucking fast, dude. Especially on console. You're gonna lose most of your console players. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Yeah. Motherfuckers ain't gonna stick around wasting their time on this shit. And then whenever people don't communicate and, you know, people don't even want to fucking grind to help level up and all that shit, there's a lot of factors that go into it that is just fucking bullshit. I'm tired of grinding to 50 and 80 just to make one little mistake like that and not be able to extract and then lose the fucking character. Now, if we wasn't allowed to die over and over and over again in beginner and keep our character, then maybe it wouldn't be as big of a deal. I mean, it would still kind of be a big deal, but who wants to sink all those fucking hours into something just to fucking lose it on a difficulty that you're supposed to be safe on? It just makes no fucking sense. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Let's level this little bitch up. And, we'll level her up, and then we'll go in, and we'll fucking just keep dying. And I'll show you what the fuck I mean. Let's get a couple levels, so that way you know that I ain't fucking mixing it up with another player or some shit. And they don't listen to people. Ain't nobody gonna listen to small people like us anyways. They don't give a fuck. They got their money. That's all they really give a fuck about. That's all any of these developers give a fuck about. So I do not expect them to change that. If anything, I expect them to make it even harder.
CRC Actual. Team, we're working in cooperation with the NIDC and WHO.
So therefore, don't spend time leveling your fucking characters.
The science team has the full details on what's needed, but until we hear from them, go ahead and access the patient databases. There's one.
That's basically what they're telling me. Fuck you, we don't want you to experience our map. Where's my fucking ammo at? Oh, I didn't hit apply. Damn it. See, that's me. That's all me. We're gonna do one more supply run. We'll see what we can get her leveled up to in one go. We got 10 levels last night on the first run, but there was players that were very communicating, and they were all picking up supplies for a change. Is this that same fucking map? Or is this that hospital? I think this is the hospital, ain't it? See, I'm trying to learn. I just think it's bullshit, though. I mean, you shouldn't lose your character like that. You gotta have a little bit of grace period for the new players. Or else they're never gonna learn. They're gonna give up. Like I wanted to do. Oh, critical supplies. Nice. Look at that. I found critical supplies in a trunk. I did not know they could spawn in a trunk. Well, now we know critical, damn it, critical supplies can spawn in a trunk. That makes it even more worthwhile checking out the trunks now. Yeah, we're not gonna keep grinding characters like that just to lose them on some bullshit. Yeah, I just can't do that, man. I can't justify doing that. I want a game I can fucking progress in.
Got a new med kit.
mean, if something like that don't get done to help out, then there's no way I could recommend this to new players. So, like yesterday when people came in asking, would I recommend it? I don't know that I really could, because I know that it's complicated, you know, it's just complicated. So I wouldn't want to give them no wrong information and coax them into buying a game that they're eventually going to realize that they really don't like. And it ain't that it ain't the game itself, it's just that mechanic. If a person can't progress as a newbie, then it makes the game worthless. It just makes it useless. It's a waste of money. But like I said, you watch. The player count will drop. I guarantee it. They're not going to keep a million active players. They're gonna be dealing with a lot of refund requests. I even seen a bigger streamer instantly want a refund. Like, so when you're seeing bigger streamers, even though I don't particularly care for them, I didn't even know about them, but didn't care for them. But still, I didn't think they gave it an honest go. But when you get big streamers like that that's got millions of subscribers and shit, and thousands of people in their streams, and then they start wanting a refund, yeah, them developers are gonna have problems. So, I mean, I just think that if they want the game to succeed for long term, they need to change that mechanic. At least on beginner mode. And that's all I'm saying, just on beginner mode. I'm not saying like change the mechanic for all modes and shit. But players do need to be able to level up and progress without losing their character, so they can get set up to go in and legitly lose their character. If you can't match your fucking character out to be able to fucking go experience the hard mode, then it's just a waste of fucking time, is really all it is. So I'm going to show y'all, we're going to try and level this one up as much as we can right here. And then once we get her, like, I don't know, whatever she gets to out of this run, I'm going to go into another run and we're just gonna let her die over and over again.
Cover me!
And I'll show you. It don't make no sense to be able to die over and over again and keep your character. But if you don't extract or if you leave the match, you lose your character.
Got a mic? Anybody else here?
To me, that's a broken mechanic. Even though I know it's not broken, they designed it like that. I think it's a very poor choice of design. Like I said, if you don't mind wasting your fucking time, not getting to fully enjoy the game, then by all means, You better get it now while it's on sale. If it's still on sale. We need some pills because I have a feeling our chick's gonna get infected. See, the biggest thing in beginner when you die is you lose all your supplies and your loadout, but it lets you respawn.
That's a survival ball.
You gotta get a crowbar or something. This hammer just ain't gonna do it. Oh, we need that. There should be some more critical supplies in here somewhere. That would be a big boost in credit. There's some in here somewhere. So basically, you're just gonna run once or twice to level them up just enough to go into normal, just to basically lose your character anyways. So if you did it like that, then it wouldn't be as bad, but still, you're still not really... I don't know, man. But I can't justify doing this over and over and over again.
It's Jason Alchinick. Jason Alchinick.
Okay. 100778.
One 00078?
100778.
Oh, good.
Receiving the patient files. Stand by. Hospital systems just tripped.
What's that?
Secure doors across all the buildings are unlocking. All right, team.
Ah,
Doctors Thompson and Vanderhoff are joining the call from Iceland with next steps. Patching you through.
There's a melee!
Hello. Hi. Yes, Thompson here. Thank you. That's splendid.
Very good, Miss Pierce. Yes, patient records seem to align with our model, but if we require verification, we have derived a number of blood-type targets belonging to certain cadavers on site. These are of special interest to us, so you will need to perform tissue extraction on the cadavers with blood types match. Whenever you are ready.
Okay, good. Got a med kit.
I don't think we can get in this box, can we? Yeah, we can. Good, I need
Taking
that.
these bandages. got fresh bandages. Got a crowbar.
That patient exhibited all the markers of imminent cadaveroid transformation, but expired before conversion. I wonder if...
Team, apparently that should be about half the samples you need.
Keep them coming.
Welcome back. Ah. Damn it. I was faster than that.
Doctors, is that enough samples for processing?
Huh? Oh. Yes, I suppose it's probably,
It will suffice, Miss Pierce. Proceed.
Okay, team, you've got to get in the quarantine wing and process those samples, but the atmosphere inside is lethal. There's a decon truck in the courtyard. Bring it online to condition the air for entry.
Deal. Shoot him, go for it. Might should have grabbed that emergency, that cure back there. Because we ain't found no pills, have we? Yeah, we did. Found one bottle. Probably gonna get the cooties.
Rifle ammo here.
Probably gonna get the cooties.
Healing. Keep me covered.
I'll fix some hotkeys eventually once I get more used to the keyboard. Yeah, I don't know, man. I do like the game. There's a lot of potential in it, but that is a huge turnoff. And you already got people already refunding like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? So, I'm telling you, you just give it a minute.
The truck's filters are shot.
And
They should have some fresh filters around up there.
yeah, their player base is gonna drop big time.
Damn it.
So if they were smart, they would fix this mode right here, beginner mode. They would fix it to where you don't lose your character at all. Because this is your only true way to grind and level up. So if you get stuck and you're a new player and you're used to running gun games, you're used to games like State of Decay, Left 4 Dead, you know, all those other great games, you're gonna come in here right off the rip. It's gonna be a turnoff right off the rip when you realize, oh shit, my player's slow as fuck. Everybody steals the ammo, and you know, all the complaints people already have, right? Which I can deal with all that, because I know how the game is supposed to be designed. I can deal with that, and I kind of like it. It's different, you know. It is different. But when you sink hours into leveling up a character on a mode that you're allowed to die in, but you just simply ain't learned the map enough to extract, and you lose that character, dude, I'm telling you, dude, there's gonna be a lot of people. They gained 500,000 players, all right, from this update alone. They're gonna lose at least 300,000 of them players. I guarantee it, dude. They're already losing players. And I can tell you a simple fix to it. It's a simple fix. Make beginner mode your grind mode. There's another kit, another gene therapy. We should pick that up. We got 2 bottles of pills. We're good. I would love to find that other critical supply, because we found the one in the trunk. So there should be a critical supply here in the hospital somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't get over that. Just can't really justify wasting. I have to talk to you. That zombie come running at me. And they're definitely going to need to add more weapons, which I figured they probably will. So, you know, that ain't as big of a deal. But we do need to be able to keep, or at least purchase at a decent, reasonable amount of credit. We just should be able to purchase the higher tier weapons And I think once you purchase
Got us a
them,
medkit.
you should get to keep them. You shouldn't have to keep rebuying them with your credit. Especially if they're going to make the grind kind of useless. And nobody's going to play for the grind. Then, yeah, you need to be able, you shouldn't have to rebuy your weapons every time. For sure. Because then you're never going to save up the weapons. It's bad enough how much it costs just to keep re-rolling perks, you know? That's bad enough. By the time you re-roll a few perks as a new player, you ain't got no credits. So you're going to be constantly chasing credits. We better go. I guess we'll take that.
Got fresh bandages.
We go catch up. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's got great potential. I mean, I do like it. Is it? What the fuck just happened? I just froze. Now, my internet's fucking good, dude. So it's not my internet. That's the game. 100%. 100%. Ah. You get yourself killed. I'll tell you, 100%. Alright, you see that 37 ping? You got 80, 80, 96, 52, 80, 80, 34 ping. The lower the ping, the better the internet. That means I'm getting no frame drop. But the game's lagging like a motherfucker. I'm sure y'all all know that, but for those who don't know that, if I'm incorrect, let me know, but I'm pretty sure the lower the ping, the better the internet, the less frame drops. That means I'm getting virtually no frame drops whatsoever. So the game is lagging hard. And they all got pretty decent internet, you know? So it's not like everybody's got really bad internet. Some matches you go in, you know, they're in the hundreds. 150, 180. Ah, see that. No, we're gonna take them.
Got some pills.
Got a shovel.
Somebody else wants them. I'll take them. I'm surprised we ain't already got infected. And those would go a little bit faster if everybody stood in the middle. But I noticed that most of the time, it's only a couple people standing in those spots. But they would go quicker if, like, everybody stood in them. Like, see, there's only 2 there. Now there's 4.
Spilled up.
It'd go quicker the more people that are in there. And at higher health, too, you know. goes a little bit slower if you got low health.
Taking some bandages. Crap, Mom, there.
And if you let zombies in it.
Cover
As
me.
far as my
I'm
research,
wounded.
anyways.
I'ma deal with this.
Research can be wrong sometimes.
Bandages. Rounds are good.
Hey, we got 349 supplies though with a critical supply, so it should be like 600 credits instead of 300 and 400. If somebody else was able to find the critical, then it'd be like 800 credits.
Got a shotgun.
Got full mag.
Gotta top off this bad boy.
But look at all that. There's a whole lot of map there, man, that just ain't even getting touched.
My team has plenty to dig into. I can't wait to document.
Doctor, if that's everything, we're pulling out right now. Bravo? Oh, ready spinning here, Chief. Rotors up and inbound to the roof. See you up there in the gym.
Reloading this thing.
This is Bravo. On station. At LZ. See you on the
Alright, we
roof.
gotta go. Alright, now I'm following y'all, man. Make up y'all's mind where we're going. We gotta get up the stairs.
Willing and the creek don't rise.
Untouched room. Wait, was that supply? Oh. I've seen critical supply. Oh, we better go, man.
You see this?
if I could pull off one more critical supply though before we did, that would be fucking clutch.
Y'all better dodge! Reloading this! Loading up again! Feeding the gun!
Watch how much this bitch levels up. Because I got 374, they got 100, 156, 127, 109, 110, 151. Watch how much she levels up.
Satisfied.
Bam. 10 levels, one run. Last night, though, I got, and look, the critical supplies jumped the credits up to 688. But last night I got was getting like 14,000 and shit. So sometimes it seems stuck on 99. But sometimes you can actually get like 14, 15,000 XP. But in those matches, a lot of those people were all getting like 200 supplies. So it worked out. Now remember, she's a test. I'm going to show you how much this shit don't make sense. Thick skin, nice. Gotta go with that. Dirty body and thick skin. Man, I don't want to lose her, actually. This is how old Dutch started out. And he was a fucking tank, man. That's why it kind of pissed me off, too, that I lost him. And looky there, acquired immunity. 3 great traits, man. Especially to start off with. Reduced damage from attacks, increased maximum health, and less likely to become infected. 3 great traits. We can expert that one. Yeah. Anyways. Now, let's jump in here. And we're just going to die. I'm just going to let them attack me. And we're going to die.
CRC actual.
Show you how much sense this does not fucking make.
H. Whitaker, DTRA, and the last distress signal was from the command center. Enter the tunnel system, locate the main blast door, and proceed inside.
Oh shit. I don't want to get dude killed with me. Damn it. Let's get somewhere where we don't affect him. I don't want to get him. Yeah, I don't want to get him killed with me. And I don't want him to revive me either. Damn it, there's a few of them over here.
Finished. Dry.
Damn it. Don't. No. Damn it. Now I gotta go find another fucking zombie. I didn't hardly do no damage to us, though. You see, those fucking perks, dude. Them perks are clutch.
Shut up!
See how much damage they take. I just hope they don't come over and revive me. Otherwise, it screws our test up. Or my example.
No, no, no!
You know, when I actually need them to do it, they won't come revive me. But since I don't want them to come revive me, somebody will probably run over here and revive me. But we'll see. Maybe not. They might have moved on. Show you how fucking dumb this is. You will respawn after a short delay.
Safe in there. But there's no telling how much time we got left. There's gotta be a way to get that blast.
35 seconds, like 45 seconds, you respawn. You don't lose your character for dying, but you lose your character if you don't extract on beginner. That's fucking stupid. They need to change it. And I don't mean change it where you don't get to respawn either. I mean change it where you don't lose your fucking character if you have to bounce out, or if you don't get to extract. Otherwise, you're gonna lose a lot of new players. A lot of fucking new players. So that is why it kind of pissed me off. I wasn't thinking that I was gonna lose my level 80 character if I didn't extract, because I'd been able to die and keep respawning and keep my character. So it kind of like fucked me over, I feel. And I think that's just the dumbest fucking shit, dude. Normal, hard, nightmare, absolutely acceptable. Beginner, not acceptable. It's just not acceptable. Go see if we can't get to our body real quick. That'd be kind of cool. We're infected.
Virus is getting us.
Look at me. Look at awesome me. I'm gonna let me kill me. That's actually kind of cool. Look at sexy old me, man. I'm a sexy zombie, dude. Look at that shit. I wonder if there'll be two zombie me's now.
Early extract, just say the word.
That's death number 2. Respawn, 40 seconds. You see what I mean? See what I mean? See how dumb that mechanic is? And that's going to piss a lot of people off, because they're going to be under the same impression that I was under. Well, if I can respawn, then surely I'm not going to lose my high level character if I don't extract, or if I have to bounce out of the game. Let's say you got little kids and something comes up that you have to kind of leave the game for, you know, because you got to hurry up and get to your kids or something. So you have to leave the game to go deal with that, because you can't pause it, or, you know, there's really no other option. Well, then you lose your character because it just real world shit happens. And that shouldn't affect you. What if you lose internet? What if the internet goes out and the power goes out, which happens here all the time? So I've grinded hundreds of hours into a character, and my power goes out, and then guess what? I lost my fucking character. Hey, me. Nope, there's not two me's. Alright, let's go catch up and Well, you already know I'm going to be able to extract. Okay, so look. I really hate to do this with this character because he rolled 3 great skills right off the rip. He's going to be a beast, but we're going to do it just to show you how fucking dumb this is. It won't let me get to the menu. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. We're level 10. We died twice, got to keep our character. Let's leave the fucking map. Character fucking gone. Dumbest fucking mechanic ever. Dumbest mechanic ever. Absolutely the most dumbest fucking mechanic. We'll take adrenaline rush, I guess. He's an ugly motherfucker, though. Damn, she's an ugly motherfucker.
Hey, ain't it nice to see a friendly?
Good to see you.
Hey, friendly? Friendly!
There goes my fucking credit. See, and having to do that, you're never going to save up your fucking credits, man. Because you're going to be constantly spending them, restarting your shit. If you die. But do you think it's actually going to work if you leave the fucking game or if you don't extract? I don't know. Let's test that out. Ah, man, it's 2,000 fucking credits, though, man. Fuck it. Let's test it. Alright, so we got the beacon. Passive item. Responder will be rescued upon death, but their loadout will be lost. Okay. But I don't think that's going to save you if you have to leave the game or if you don't extract. But we'll see. Let's fucking see. If you can leave the game, then it would be the same thing as not extracting. For science. We're doing this for science. I don't think it's going to let you keep your character. Alright.
It's a special request straight from the NIDC.
So we're in the game. Let's quit the main menu. We got the rescue beacon on us. I don't think it's going to work. I think it's only if you die. No? Nope. She's gone. See? Loadout's different. That's a different character. You see, the rescue beacon don't help you if you get disconnected or have to leave the game or if you don't extract. The rescue beacon is trash in beginner. Now, in a higher difficulty, that's a must-have. because you're going to die a whole lot more in a higher difficulty. So you can save your higher level character by going on and getting that. But, and not only did I lose my character, but I also, that was 2,000 wasted fucking credit. Because now I have to repurchase that son of a bitch. Nah, that's dumb as fuck, dude. I'm sorry. That's dumb as fuck, dude. I really wish some of the... I just wish there was a way to get through to the developers in massive numbers and put this across to them in the right way, that they could immediately work on that and fix that. And but I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to lose a huge chunk of that 500,000 new players. They're already losing players. It ain't been but a few days now. What, 3-4 days? Maybe a week? They're already losing players, man. They're so hyped, you know. All right, you know, we hit 1 million players, 500,000 of them because of this update. But yet motherfuckers are already refund. You know what I mean? Like, but that one little simple thing right there. If they would make either beginner mode or solo mode farmable, then it wouldn't be as bad, because then you know that if you go into the other difficulties, you'll lose your character, right? But in beginner mode, if I'm allowed to die over and over and over again and keep my character, but I don't extract, or I get disconnected, or I leave the match, I lose that character. Nah, fuck that. Fuck you. It makes absolute no fucking sense. So it kills the, you know, especially the biggest part of the 500,000 new players come from console. I'm a console player. I've been on console my whole life. You know, this is actually my very first game that I paid for on PC, and I'm new to mouse and keyboard. But I'm going to already tell you how console players are going to think. Console players going to want fucking refund. Because there's no incentive to grind. You know, us console players, we are about the grind. We are about the achievements. We are about all that shit, and we want to grind it up. And if there's no real way for us to grind it up, then there's no incentive for us to play. If we got to go into solo mode and get absolutely nothing for it other than the education, well, fuck, we can do that in beginner mode. Sure, it may take us a little longer, but at least we get something out of beginner mode. We get to level up. We get to get credits. We get to get that shit. But then when you allow us to die over and over again and keep our character, but for any other reason we lose our character, well, that cuts the grind out. That makes you not want to grind another fucking character. And if you can't grind the characters, then there's basically no incentive to play the fucking game. Does it make sense? Yeah, I know that. It does not work for if you have to leave the game or if you don't extract. I just showed that. That's only for if you die. And that's for harder difficulties. It's useless to use the beacon the radio beacon in beginner because you can already die over and over and over again and keep respawning and keep your character as long as you extract. So the rescue beacon in beginner mode. Now, don't you got to pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm not saying every mode. I'm saying for beginner mode. If I'm allowed to die 1,000,000 times and keep respawning and then extract and keep my character, then there's no way I should have to lose my character if I get disconnected, if I have to leave the match, or if I don't extract. And that rescue beacon does no good. It's a wasted 2,000 credits for beginner mode. Now, when you come into beginner mode, you grind your character up to 80. Just say 80 like we had Dutch. And then you go into normal mode because now you're a higher level. You can handle the higher levels a little bit better. But you go into normal mode. That's when that beacon comes in clutch. You might not get no XP and all that, but you get to keep your character. So, yeah, the radio beacon comes in clutch then. I'm talking specifically beginner mode. And I just showed you that that beacon does not save you if you have to leave the match, don't extract, or get disconnected. So we lose power all the time. We got like the worst power grid in the fucking United States in this town. So we're constantly losing power. So I'll put it in this perspective. I spend the time I spend 40 hours or more leveling up a character all the way. And then I'm on here one day and I've got my high level character, you know, everything's been going good, and then my power goes out. I get punished for something that's beyond my control. And I lose that 40 real life hours. No, dude, that's dumb. I'm telling you, they're gonna lose at least 300,000 of that 500,000 base that they just got. I'm already seeing it. I'm already seeing streamers that have millions of subscribers, hundreds of people in their chats, fucking instantly requesting refunds. So when you get enough, even if they're shitty fucking, even if they're streamers that you don't really care for, it's still the fact that they got hundreds and thousands of people that hang on everything they do. So if they're refunding and talking shit about the game, that's hundreds and thousands of people that's not going to buy the fucking game. Because such and such said it was trash and we watched him play, and now I want them to succeed. Don't get me wrong, because I do think it's a great principle and I do like the game. But I am questioning if it's actually worth your time. I just don't think it's worth the time. Unless they fix and make it to where we can level up our fucking characters. Not everybody's a fucking pro at the game and been playing since the first game. I didn't even know the first game fucking existed until this game. So not everybody's a fucking pro just jumping straight into Nightmare. I know what you're saying, but you're not listening to what I'm saying because you ain't played the game. Even though you're watching it, and I keep saying it over and over and over and over again, you can sit there and Google and read off. I know all that shit. It's got absolutely nothing to do with what I'm saying, though. That beacon is trash in beginner mode. Period. That beacon is only good for harder modes. But even if you have the beacon and you get disconnected, leave the match, or don't extract, that beacon does nothing fucking for you. I just showed you that. I just showed it. It is only for if you die. So in beginner mode, where you can respawn 1,000,000 times, you wouldn't want to take the beacon in. It's a waste of inventory space. It's a waste of 2,000 credits. The best thing you can do as far as that goes is find the escape hatch. If you know the map, but if you're a beginner, never played the fucking game, you're not going to know where all the shit is, because if you did know where the shit was, you would extract. You wouldn't get lost. You would be able to find your way to extraction. So it's still, that escape hatch still don't help new players. Yeah, everybody knows that shit, though, that's been playing the game and watching the game. I'm just saying how fucking stupid and fucked up it is, and it's constantly already got me questioning if it's worth my time. I spent 30 hours leveling up Dutch just to not extract and losing. So I thought this time I spent another 20 hours leveling up the character we started with and got her up over 50 and was doing good. But I got lost in that same damn area. So instead of knowing that I wasn't going to get to extract, knowing I can't find my way, I decided to leave the game this time to try and keep my character. But then it wiped my character anyway. So yeah, it's just fucking disturbing that I can die 50 million fucking times and keep my character, but I can't get disconnected, leave, or not extract and keep my character. And then each time it costs me credits. Credits that, as you see, with teams that don't go in and maximize XP, take fucking forever to build up. It's took 50 freaking hours to get that 14,000 freaking credits. To be fair, it's more like 18, 20,000, but I've had to use so many. So I just don't know if it's really worth the fucking time. You have to have a mode where you can level your character up. You just have to. If not, you're going to lose most console players, if not all of them. And you already got big million subscriber streamers showing hundreds and even thousands of people, fuck this game, refund. So once you get enough big streamers doing that, well, you can cut your future sales out. For every streamer that's got 200-300 fucking people in there watching them, hanging on every word they fucking say, that's 200-300 people that's not going to buy that fucking game. I'm just saying. So what I'm actually doing here is I'm giving good beginner, realistic review and opinions that could actually help these developers keep players like me, players that want to get on this game and grind the fuck out of it. You know, I want to get good. I want to be able to eventually get good enough to grind Nightmare by my fucking self. But at this rate, I'm never going to get there. Never going to get there. I can't even keep a character in beginner mode to level them up to 100. And yeah, it's just dumb. So let's see what it says. How many hours do we got right now? 50.4 hours. 50.4 hours. And I'm no further along than when I first fired up the fucking game. You really expect me to fucking sink 4,000, 8,000 hours into this shit? I don't think so. And I did the right thing. I wanted a refund. This is the only game I ever asked for a refund on. Ever. And I got some shitty games I've paid for. But I slept on it. I took a nap, slept on it, and thought, well, I'll give it another shot. If there was incentive to go into solo mode other than learning, then I would go into solo mode. But you get absolutely nothing for it. It's a complete waste of fucking time. So basically what they're telling me is they don't want us exploring the map. They don't want us leveling up, and they don't want us to experience the full game. I mean, that's basically what they're telling me there. So if the developers could just think about this a little bit, fix beginner mode where you don't lose your character and you're able to level up. Because, look, just because we level up to 100 and we get all the good perks, that don't mean we're going to keep our fucking character when we go into the harder difficulty. That's just helping us be able to jump into the other difficulties. And, you know, and then if we lose our character, we lose our character. It fucking sucks. But, hey, but at least we were able to level it up the way we think that we need it to get in there and give it an honest go. You know what I mean? Ah, fuck, a wipe. Damn it. All right, back to the grind. So now you're sinking fucking hundreds of hours into it, you know? 50 hours a character, that's 150 hours for 3 characters. So now you're back to sinking another 150 hours into this sumbitch. So you can jump in and give normal or hard another go. Damn it, I wiped again. Oh, I wiped again. I wiped again. Here's another 150 hours going back into the grind. Keeping people on your game. Instead of making people like, well, this is a waste of fucking time. I want my money back. You know? It gives incentive to grind, to stay on the fucking game, to get good at it. So that way, maybe you too can be streaming solo nightmare runs. You know what I'm saying? Does anything make sense? Am I just so far off? I'm always so far off base, I guess. I never know what the fuck I'm talking about. I think it's got great potential. I want to see them succeed. But I already can tell you, 100%, they're going to have to change that if they want to succeed. Everybody's jumping on this game right now trying to fucking jump on the hype. But that hype is going to fucking die down. That hype is going to die down, and that hype's going to die down fast. If they don't hurry up and kind of fix that. Or change that. It's not that they need to fix it, it's that they need to change it. Because, I mean, it's working exactly as they intended. So, it's not about fixing it. It's not a bug or nothing. But they need to change how solo and beginner work. Okay, maybe throw solo, maybe leave beginner just like it is. But give you some kind of incentive to go into solo mode. You know, like with each one of these, look, where is it? Right here. With each one of these, you get a different percentage on the difficulty. So on beginner, you get 100% account XP, 100% character XP, 80% credits. But if you jump over here to normal, you get 100 account XP, 125 character XP, 100% credits. Go to hard, 150% XP, 200% character XP, 150% credits. Nightmare, 200% account XP, 300% character XP, 200% credits, plus a nightmare medal. Okay, so you telling me that they can't do that same thing with solo mode? But, okay, so here on beginner, 100, 125, 100. Maybe take those credits away. But add the account XP and the character XP to solo mode. But take the credits away. You see what I'm saying? That would be such an easy fix. And then players that are just starting out can actually go into solo mode, get something out of it for their time, and then kind of learn the maps and shit. So then when they jump up to beginner mode, then they get even more experience in it and shit. So by the time they got their character leveled, they hit normal mode like it's fucking candy. But then when they jump to hard mode or nightmare mode, that's when the beginner and solo mode becomes a grind. And I haven't seen anybody yet in forums or doing stream even tell you how the fucking mechanics of the game work. As you've noticed, and as you will notice on everybody's stream, they rush the objectives. In beginner mode. It's so dumb. It's such a fucking waste of time. It's just so dumb. That beginner mode is the grind to leveling up your character to hit the other difficulties. So if you're leaving behind 2,000 and 6,000 XP a run, if you're leaving behind anywhere from 400 to 1,000 credits a run, what the fuck are you even playing on fucking beginner mode for? And then they just want to shoot, blast. If you've noticed, as we've been playing, when we're not around any of them, dude, it's smooth as fuck. As soon as you get around them, though, you're fucking swarmed. You're dealing with infections. They all get infected so much, and that's because they run and gun. It's not a run and gun game. And then they try and hit them objectives so fast to hurry up and get done, but they don't even know that there's a fucking multiplier to the XP. The objectives is only part of the XP. It's a multiplier to the supplies and shit that you get. everything is multiplied, and they're all on their own different little stats, but still kind of tied in together. So all that shit matters. And if you're not going to grind beginner to fucking farm and level up your character, then what are you doing on beginner? So you feel like you're fucking good on the game? Like the other dude on the other stream you heard? You know, they were talking. He's like, are you a pro? Well, step back and let the pro do it. But all they're doing, blah, 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 blah. Well, you're not a fucking pro, buddy. What, none of them had any fucking, hardly any fucking supplies or anything. They just rush. Well, don't call yourself a pro because you're on beginner mode and can snatch up all the fucking ammo and go blasting. We can all do that. We can all do that. Don't make you a pro. But see, that's what I'm saying. It's the type mentality that you got in the game. And so therefore, people are just never going to play the fucking game right. And I'm only 50 hours in. And I already know more about the fucking mechanics than most of the people that's been playing the fucking game forever. You only rush them objectives in the harder difficulties. Because they're harder difficulties, you ain't got time to fuck with supplies. You see what I'm saying? And you get more of the percentage and more XP for the harder difficulties. So then, yes, that makes sense. Rush them objectives. But you got to start somewhere first. And that is solo and beginner mode. Solo and beginner mode is all about grinding the XP. Using the multipliers. I mean, it tells you right here, if anybody would just fucking read, earn account XP by completing objectives, credits from collecting supplies, and merits from completing assignments. So this over here, your weekly assignments, that's your merits. Them critical supplies that I keep talking about in beginner, that's your fucking credits. And you're coming out with 200 and 300 credits when you could be coming out with 2,000 credits a run. And then that multiplies into the bonus of the completing objectives. And then you get an extraction bonus. And you get an extra a little bit more bonus if everybody extracts. Therefore, giving you incentive to leave nobody behind. So when a motherfucker gets on the damn mic and says, hey, yo, I don't know where I'm going, how do I get out of here? And then nobody talks back, yeah, they go fuck themselves. You know what I mean? They go fuck themselves. Especially when I've seen the good part of the community. Now, I'll tell you right now, I've seen some good fucking players, dude, since I've been playing this game. And I mean players that care. Players that you don't even have to ask. They're looking back for people. They're like, wait a minute, somebody's missing. Hey, yo, you stuck? Hold on, I'll be right there. You know, I've seen some good people that actually care and want to teamwork and communicate and leave nobody behind. So, you know, you can't say that it's the whole community. What it is it's the newbies trying to act like the streamers. That's what it is. And they want to run and gun, and nobody pays attention. Us console folks, I don't know. I'm learning that there is a huge difference between PC players and console. Because we just care about the fucking grind. Like, console players care about the fucking grind. And if we can't grind, we ain't playing. Do you think GTA would be as big as it was if there was no fucking grind? If you got punished for grinding? Fuck no, it wouldn't have. Because the biggest majority of GTA 5 was motherfucking console. I'm just saying, does it make sense, man? Somebody needs to... I want these people to succeed. I want to sink thousands of hours into this game. But I just can't justify spending 40 hours, 20 and 30 hours a character on easy mode, on beginner mode, just to lose that character because I couldn't extract, or because I had to leave the game, or let's say my fucking power went out or my internet went out and I got disconnected. The major turnoff. The major turnoff. I stayed up all fucking night. I took a nap. I wanted a refund. I was pissed. Everything. They didn't give me my refund. I could have requested human and went further into it. But after I took a nap and shit, I calmed down. I thought, well, I don't think I would be doing the developers or anybody else or myself justice, or the viewers, if I just fucking quit, right? So I got back on it last night. Man, everything went great. Had some great groups. People actually fucking collecting fucking supplies and shit, which shocked the shit out of me. Went from 13,000 credits up to 19,000 credits. Had to spend some of them to re-roll some perks and shit. And then today we wasted a bunch of them for science. It's all good, but it went really well. But then today, everything's going decent, but I get stuck in that same fucking spot. So this time, instead of standing there knowing that I wasn't going to get to extract, I leave the game. And it wipes that fucking character. There goes all them fucking hours I stayed up until fucking 6 o'clock this morning fucking grinding. I already know how you handle something like that, but the way that you handle something like that, you have to be experienced. You have to know your map. What I'm saying is, beginners, we don't know our fucking maps yet, and it's going to take us more than 50 fucking hours to learn all our maps. And if we're constantly having to restart our characters on a mode that we can die over and over and over again and keep our characters, then it's counterintuitive. But see, they got escape hatches. I'll go on and tell you, I ain't got 1,000 hours in the fucking game, but I already know how it works. If you ain't got a beacon on you, or even if you do, or like a situation right where I get stuck and I can't find my way out to extraction, you can get to an escape hatch. I learned this the hard way. I seen an escape hatch, and well, you know me, I got to click on it. Oh, fuck, I can escape. And just walking into the escape hatch sends you back to the screen, right? It takes you out of the match, but you get to keep your character, right? So you can early extract, but then any supplies, well, that would be fine. But I don't have no early. I'm talking about like when I get stuck in that, and don't know where the fuck I'm going and can't extract. How the hell do I early extract? There's not even all the keys and all the stuff is on the screen. It don't even show you how to early extract. I would much rather early extract and not lose my character. But then again, you gotta know that shit. Like, I ain't seen a fucking early extract button yet. I just say, man, I want to see them do well, but that is a major turnoff. So now, what am I supposed to do? Sink another 20 hours? And that's just to get a character up to fucking level, damn, 50 or 60. Just to run into the same damn problem? And I have to redo that again? No, man, we need to get these characters to 100. We need to fucking stack our credits so we can roll our skills. So that way, we can jump into normal mode. And then if I lose my fucking character for some dumb shit like that, hey, it's expected. I'm fine with that. But I need to be able to come back to beginner mode or solo mode and have a quick way of grinding them back up. I don't want to be stuck in fucking beginner mode forever. I shouldn't be stuck in beginner mode as long as I've been stuck in beginner mode. We should have already had 2 characters to level 100. Dutch was fucking 18 levels away. That one character we just had, she was only 40. And I've only been on the game for 50 hours. Learning the mechanics. Learning how things work. I got to work on my play. I suck, right? Yeah, I got to work on that. That comes in time. You're not going to be a pro in no fucking 50 hours. You're not just going to jump into to normal and hard and nightmare in 50 hours of gameplay. But if you're in a constant loop, what the fuck, dude? You just can't. They got to fix that loop to where you're not in a constant loop trying to level up your character, because you know you're gonna lose your character until you get really good, until you've got, I don't know, at least fucking 400 or 500 hours into the game. And 400 or 500 hours is still fucking nothing. Now, after about maybe, I don't know, 1,500 to 2,000 hours, then you should start probably playing nothing but normal and maybe hard, you know what I mean? But players like that would still go back to beginner mode, grind up their character real quick, because it's a faster method. So if I can grind 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40. If I can grind 140 levels in 50 hours, and that's not even a full 50 hours. My very first day was a wipe. Absolutely no progress because I kept going into normal. Because, you know, most of us, we all want to start on hard anyways, right? But I thought, well, maybe it's best if I just go into normal and learn it. I didn't level a single damn thing up. So the next day when I got on, so you can take at least 12 hours off of that 50 hours. I've grinded over 160 levels in like 40 fucking hours, dude. I don't see nobody else doing that shit. I think we just deserve a little bit better, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I should be further along than what I am. I got to work on my gameplay. I got to work on learning my keyboard better. I can't get to swap shit as quick as I want to because I'm a controller player. I've been on controller my whole life. But eventually in time, I'll get better with the keyboard. I'll be able to move my fingers better and be able to set my hotkeys and stuff. So instead of going into pulling up the wheel to swap to a weapon or something like that, you know, I'll be able to just hit the hotkey, right? Like a pro. But not a pro yet. At this rate, I'm never going to be a fucking pro. And I'm not going into solo because I absolutely don't get nothing for it. I eventually, in beginner mode, I'll eventually learn everything that I can learn in solo mode. And I think that's where a good crew comes in. But somebody like me is not going to get a good crew. So... if I had a good crew, even beginners, even new people, if I just had a crew of new people that would kind of little bit listen, work together, and we had kind of stuck with the same goal, oh, I guarantee you, dude, we'd be fucking streaming Nightmare Mode in a month. I guarantee it. With my bad play. And that's because I done figured out so many mechanics that I just don't understand why. I mean, I do kind of understand why people play it the way they're playing it, but it just hurts new players. And that's why they're going to lose a lot of new players if they don't do something to compensate for our time. And you got to think, the bigger it gets, the more money this sumbitch is going to go up to. I got it on a deal because it was on sale. It ain't going to be on sale for long if it's even still on sale. I don't know. I haven't looked. But you know, eventually motherfuckers going up $30, $40, $50. Then how pissed do you think new people are going to be? You spent $30, $40, $50 on the son of a bitch and can't even level up. Especially when half of your new players come from console. We're all about them achievements. We are about the fucking grind. See, on Steam and on these computers, y'all don't care as much about the achievements because, well, you get nothing for them. But see, on console, we get bragging rights, man. That shit stays on our profile, dude, and we get points for that shit. And we want to fucking grind them points up. You know what I'm saying? There's no incentive to really, other than a true completionist. You know, a true completionist will go through and get all their achievements on a PC game. But look through all your people. How many of them? All your bigger streamers. How many of them 100% games? Maybe 4 out of 100. Go to console, though, and look through them. You got about 80 out of 100. Because we love to grind. We love the fucking grind. We want them bragging, right? But we have incentive to do such. You know, we get them big numbers on our profile and stuff. And, you know, it's all about them numbers. I don't know, man. We'll grind another one. I'm not going to give up. We'll wait it out and just kind of see what they do. I know they got a bunch of stuff planned for it. Sounds fucking awesome. But it just don't sound like nothing for new players. It sounds like shit for veterans. So, but we'll see. But I can tell you how they can keep players and how they can get less refunds. And that's simply by giving you a mode that, like beginner mode, like I said, you can die 1,000,000 times and keep your character. But you can't get disconnected or not extract or leave the fucking game and keep your character. That's just ridiculous. then why do you allow us to die and respawn a million times? You lose your loadout when you die in beginner mode. You lose your loadout and you lose your supplies and all that. Hey, that's fine. But why do you even let us die to begin with? If you're just going to take our characters because we couldn't extract or because we got disconnected or got lost and, you know, just left the fucking game. It just makes no sense. It don't give you incentive to keep grinding 30 and 40 hours into a character. Now, if they fix that and players start playing right in beginner mode, then it would compensate for that, because then you could just jump in beginner mode, grind 30, 40 hours, you know, maybe 50 hours, max them out, get your credits and all that, just to have another chance to go back in to a harder mode and lose your character. And then that puts you back in beginner mode for another 50 fucking hours. So therefore, you're keeping a loop. You're keeping people on the fucking game. They're not getting discouraged. You know, you get what I'm saying? You got to keep people encouraged, not discouraged. We're not going to quit. We're going to wait it out. I want to give them the honest, my best. You know, I'm not going to be one of them, which I said it from the beginning, you know. I'm not going to bash them just because I don't like a certain aspect or whatever, but I've been seeing bigger streamers do that. Like, and that's all it's going to take right there. And if they want to keep their biggest base, the biggest part of all the 500,000 that just joined over the last week, they're going to need to, like, do something about that. Now, keep everything exactly the way you got it. And that's why I propose the solo mode. Just for this fact right here. Each one of these modes have a different percentage of XP and credits. Every one of them. So, what would it hurt to put solo mode on there and give you, say, 75% account XP, 100% character XP, and no credits? That would be a great compromise. At the barest minimum, that would be a great compromise. Because look, even on beginner, it's a recommended level 15. Or no, that's normal. Well, you gotta click on that. That's goofy. An experience recommended for new players. Beginner. And that's exactly what it should be. Zombies deal less damage. Responders may respond periodically. There are no zombies with shields or armor. Zombies are a lot less resilient. So this is supposed to be for beginners. They expect you to be a level 15 before you even go into normal. I'm going to tell you right now, new players are going to lose their level 15s all day long. I'm watching bigger players lose their level fucking 50s and 60s. And constantly have to restart. And them are bigger players that's been playing the fucking game. So that's why I say this beginner mode here, that is your grind. You're grinding beginner mode to get to normal and hard and nightmare. So it has to make sense. Don't let me die 50 million times and respawn just to punish me and take my shit because I didn't extract or because I got disconnected or whatnot. And that's why I proposed the solo mode. You know, give us a little bit of something for solo mode. That's it. That's all you got to do. And does that sound bad though? And that would still keep the experience the way it is. People couldn't get in there and just grind solo mode and fast level because, and they definitely, if you cut the XP account XP down to 50% for solo mode, and then you know they're not fast grinding their account level anyways, right? But keep character XP. We'll put that at fucking 75%, and then take the credits off. I just think that would be a great compromise, and that would give more people incentive to go into the game, learn it, and keep grinding. Otherwise, you're going to keep having people say, fuck this game, I want a refund. I wonder how many actual refunds they've already had to deny. And see, that's kind of fucked up on Steam. You only get 2 hours to decide if you like a fucking game. That's bullshit. It should be 14 days, period. Period. You should have the 14 days to decide whether you like the game. Because what sense does that make? Okay, you have to have the game for less than 14 days, or 14 days or less, and 2 hours played. And what's the 14 days about? What's the fucking 14 days about? Because you're going to automatically get denied if you play 3 hours. If you play 4 hours. But what you're in your 14-day limit at 3 and 4 hours. But you still get denied because, oh, well, you played more than 2 hours. So what the fuck is the whole 14-day thing about? It's a gimmick. That's what that is. It's a gimmick that fucking holds them not accountable and able to just keep your fucking money and not give honest refunds. I think it should just be 14 days. Maybe 7 days. Hell, change it to 7 days. You should definitely know if you like a game or not in 7 days. And they act like it's because of the achievements. But they can take achievements away. Okay, so you played the fucking game. You unlocked 15 achievements. You asked for a refund. We gave you a refund. The game is uninstalled and no longer on your account. So no, neither is the fucking achievements. Take the achievements away. Why are you going to leave achievements on some stats for a game that I don't own that's not on my account? See, it's a gimmick. It's a gimmick to where they don't have to be held accountable. Because refunds cost money. And nobody wants to give refunds. And just think. Do the math. 500,000 new players in a week or two. At $20 a copy. That's a lot of fucking cheese, bro. That's a lot of fucking cheese. They just got rich. Everybody just got rich. And that's why streamers are jumping on it. They're trying to jump on that hype. Because the bigger streamers are getting paid. And hell, a lot of the bigger streamers are getting the fucking game for free. You know what I mean? Like, so everybody's jumping on it trying to cheese it. So what I'm saying is it's not going to be long. This game is going to be unheard of again if they don't change a couple factors. Then everybody's going to leave the game. In a couple months, you're not going to see people streaming it. You know, you might see a few people still streaming it, but they'll have real small views. You know, you'll have a 1 million subscriber person that normally has 400 people in their chat watching. You'll be seeing them with like 10, 15 people viewing, 2 and 3 people viewing. Because this game will be old news real fast. But at the end of the day, motherfuckers got rich off of it. And hey, I'm all for it. Make your money, dude. I'm about capitalism, but I'm also about don't take advantage of my time. You don't want us to take advantage of your time. Your time is money, right? Well, our time is money. Our time matters too. I just say, give us an incentive. I think it's great. I would recommend the game with exceptions. I was asked yesterday, would you recommend the game? And I was like, well, so far, yeah. And then I stupidly lost that character just because I didn't extract when I had the night before died over and over and over and over again and got to keep my character. So I wasn't thinking that I was going to lose my fucking character. And then after the test that we done today, me showing you the examples, and that just furthers my theory that at this point, I still do think it's a waste of time. I think it's a good experience for a minute, but it's short-lived. And be honest with you, after 3 or 4 runs, fatigue sets in. You're tired of doing the same fucking thing with little to no result. But you know, I'm all right with that if there's some result and if we can grow. I just wish people would do more research on the fucking game and the mechanics. And then maybe people's gameplay will change. And then it would be more beneficial to everybody involved. You know, are you having a good afternoon? Donald Trump is always right. And he says no. 8 Ball is always fucking... I don't know. 8 Ball's always feeling some type of way. Anyways, I'm sorry I rant and rambled on about this shit but it's just aggravating, especially when you really want to like a game, you know. So now when people ask me, if they come in and ask me, would you recommend it? Well, that really depends. It just really depends. What type of gamer are you? Are you a gamer that likes to waste your time? And sure, it's got great gameplay. It's got decent graphics. I like it. But if you're expecting to be able to grind, then it's probably not the game for you. If you're expecting to just jump in like everybody else and run and gun and be able to progress, it's not worth it to you. Because as long as you keep getting lobbies where everybody fucking runs and guns, you're never going to progress. So if there's no progression in the game, that's a big hard pass. See, you know, I read a few reviews before I bought it, and so I understood it was permadeath. Hey, I'm cool with that. But I didn't know that there's little to none progression. Like, permadeath's fine, but you got to be able to progress. I don't know, man. We'll keep playing it though. We'll keep, just for y'all's sake, and we'll give them time. You don't know, you know, they might figure this out and be like, look, we're getting too many refund requests. Look, people are dropping off. If they really care about their game and care about the player experience, then maybe they'll give us an update. And I don't know. I think it would be as simple as, like I said, with solo mode. 50% account XP, 75 to 100% character XP, no credits. So that way you can still kind of grind a little bit, learn it, but you can't like cheese it. If you really want the grind, then you'd have to go into beginner mode, you know, and so on. But I think just by doing that with solo mode, I think they'd have a way bigger response, positive response. I think less people, especially like on console, less people will request refunds. And then once they realize that they can't get their refund, they're just going to quit the game and never play it again. So you might be living on some hype right now, and you might be on cloud 9. But clouds are soft and you fall through them. You know what I mean? I foresee this game becoming non-existent again. Most of us never even knew this game existed to begin with. We're just all of a sudden now seeing, oh, a new zombie game. Oh, fuck, dude, I gotta play that. And now all the bigger streamers are jumping on it, trying to jump on the hype. So then that makes it even more like, oh, man, we gotta try this. We gotta get it. New zombie game, right? And then you get into it and you're like, ah, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. And the bad thing about it is you want to like it. You really do. I mean, I think it's great concept. I do like the micromanagement. I mean, I like a lot of the mechanics. It's different. And it just fucking works if you got the right people playing. That's another thing. A lot of us don't have friends. We don't have dedicated people to play with. So you always, no matter what game you make, I just really wish these developers would get this in their fucking head. You have to, even if it's a multiplayer game, you have to put a way to solo the shit. You can't tie a game and force people to have to rely on other people. There has to. That's like Destiny 2. Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. It's all about multiplayer, teamwork, all that. But the fucking teamwork and the community sucks so fucking bad. What do? We get good enough at it to solo the shit, so we don't have to play with other fucking toxic ass players. Same thing with GTA. It's great in the very beginning, but then you realize the community and the players are toxic, and you're not making no progression, and just shit's fucked up. So you learn how to solo those games. This game is no exception. It should, and you can see it. Some people do solo Nightmare, but see, they've been playing since the first fucking game. you're not going to get there in 1,000 hours. You need an incentive to get there. I mean, some people are really good. I mean, but there's just no incentive for new players. There's no incentive for the new players that want to get to solo and shit. Like I said, if I got anything out of solo mode, anything, we would be running solo mode just to learn that fucking map. Just to learn the map. And just to learn our routes. But there's just absolutely no incentive to do that. All that's going to do is, well, put you like everybody else and just run objective to objective. And you're missing out on thousands of points of XP. Thousands of... Dude, these maps I've noticed since we've been playing are 3/4 untouched. Like, they got a whole map. But you're only getting to experience 25% of the map. That's a whole lot of fucking XP being left behind. So if you're not on it to grind it, then what are you on it for? I see good players that play fucking beginner mode and just stay in beginner mode. Why? The only reason I can see being in beginner mode is literally to grind your fucking levels. But if people are going to rush the objectives, then yeah. Hey, I've done good for a new player with 50 hours. All the fucking levels I've ground. Fighting. It's like everything else is fighting against me, but I'm still grinding this XP, right? Just imagine if you had a group that was on cue, knew the game plan, and was on the same fucking game plan. Dude, you could level a character up to 100 in a fucking day or two. Yes. Grinding them fast and doing them in 28 minutes over and over and over again is taking you 6 times the levels as what it would if you just took 40-45 minutes. If you just took a little extra time and focused on a few extra things, then your XP and your credits would fucking explode, dude. It would explode. Anyways, I'll quit rambling about it. I love it. We'll keep playing it. It definitely ain't a game for everybody. And time will tell. Time will tell if it's a game for anybody. You know? You got some toxic ass streamers out here, so... I noticed this one streamer keeps popping up in my feed. And every now and again I'll bite because of the title. And it's always some drama ass shit, dude. I wish people like that would just quit fucking putting content out. And you can tell that they are the drama. But they put their videos out like it's the new players or it's these other toxic ass people. But you can just tell by the way they talk and through their mic and the way they... Yeah, it's just drama ass shit. Luckily, I haven't experienced none of that. And I hope I never run into them on this fucking game. But I'm just saying, you got... The bigger streamers are dropping the ball. The veterans of the game are dropping the ball hard. If you want to see this game grow, then you're going to need to take some advice, a little bit of criticism, and work with some of the new players within reason. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. You know what I'm saying? There's no way I'm being unreasonable. Especially if you look at the stats here. Yeah, there's just no way that I'm being unreasonable. I'm trying to give it the best honest go I can. But with that said, I'm going to end it. We're not going to grind no more today. I might get on later offline and grind another one up to 50, and then we'll start from there on the next stream or something. But it's just getting fucking old is all. Fast. Really fast. And I'm honestly trying to like this fucking game. I'm not going to give them a bad review. I'm not going to just dogpile trash the fucking game. I think it's a great fucking concept. I really do. I would actually love to see this game fucking do better than GTA 6. You know what I mean? But fuck GTA, by the way. But anyways, with that said, thank y'all for sticking around, listening to my rambles and rants, and watching our experience. Don't listen to those bigger streamers, man. Hell, don't even listen to me. Just watch the fucking content. You know what I'm saying? If you watch the fucking content, and if you got your eyes and ears open, and you're paying attention, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So, but I don't know. The proof is in the content itself. But yeah, with that said, thank each and every one of y'all. Once again, if y'all haven't subscribed, it would do wonders if y'all did. If not, I understand. Just thanks for being here, and yeah. I would like to kind of revive this channel if possible. But until next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and always stay mystified. Thank you all.